Hey everyone, it's Michelle Caruana, creator of the Marketing Junkie podcast and Marketing Junkie Society. And today's quick fix is all about choosing the best Facebook ad objective for your campaign. Now, if you want to do a deeper dive on this, I do have a Facebook ads course. So just go to michellecaruana.com/ads and you can find more information on this and everything about Facebook ads there. I'll also link it in the description of this video. But before we get started about objectives, I just want to explain one quick thing about Facebook Ads Manager because this confuses a lot of people. So basically, there is a 3-tier hierarchy system. At the top, we have the campaign level, and then each campaign can have multiple ad sets where you choose your targeting and things like that. And then each ad set can have multiple ads where you split test things like creative, different images, different videos, different headlines, things like that. So basically everything rolls up under the campaign level. Now, if you do want to split test different objectives, you can absolutely do that. However, you would have to set up multiple campaigns in order to do so. Now, when we're talking about the objective, which is really the first big decision you have to make when you're setting up a Facebook ad, there are 3 different types. Awareness objectives, which is just asking people to look at an ad. These are mainly for big brands and things like that. You're really just wanting people to get some eyes on your brand. Maybe you have good brand recognition in your area or something like that. And then we have consideration objectives, where we're asking somebody to take a deeper level of action rather than just looking at an ad. So maybe it's clicking a link to a website, watching 15 seconds of a video, or liking, commenting, or sharing a post. Now, the third category of objectives are conversion objectives, meaning we're actually asking somebody to take an even deeper action. Maybe it's signing up for a free lead magnet or a webinar or making an actual purchase. Now, as we move from the left to the right, they get a little bit more expensive in terms of cost per 1,000 impressions, which is one of the most commonly referred to Facebook ad metrics. So a lot of this is going to depend on your budget. Yes, you want to think about the ultimate goal of your Facebook ad campaign, but you also have to think about your budget. Now, something that not a lot of people know is that in order for a Facebook to go through the learning process on the ad set level, meaning that the ad set is fully optimized, Facebook needs at least 50 conversion events within a 7-day period in order to fully optimize. So basically, you need to let Facebook have enough points of data so that they can really make sure that the members of your ad set are being shown your ad, the best members of your ad set, because not everybody in your ad set is going to be able to see your ad unless you have a huge budget. So Facebook needs to use billions of data points in order to decipher which people are actually going to respond most to your ad and therefore get you the best results. So if you do the math, that's about 7 conversion events per day. Now, what do I mean by conversion event? A conversion event is based on your objective, whatever your cost per action is, whatever the action is that you want people to take. So for example, if you choose video views and you choose through play, meaning you want somebody to watch at least 15 seconds of your video, that is going to be a video view. Let's say you choose a traffic objective, that's going to be link clicks. So if you choose a traffic objective ad and you're optimizing for link clicks, you need to have about 7 link clicks a day. Now for a traffic ad, we like to keep ad clicks under $1. So basically the cost of a link click should never be more than $1. Of course, there are some nuances, like if you're sending people to a sales page or if it's a really warm audience, but generally the industry standard, the rule of thumb that I like people to keep in mind is that your link click should be less than $1. So if you do the math, if you're spending less than $7 a day, your ad set is not going to be able to fully optimize and you're not going to be utilizing Facebook's full potential and their full algorithm potential. So a lot of people will say, okay, I want people to sign up for my lead magnet, but I only have a $5 a day budget. Now, normally I would choose a conversion objective for that type of ad because I want people to actually opt into something that's a pretty deep action. However, if I'm only working with $1, $2, or $5 a day budget, I'm generally going to do a traffic ad because I know that I'll be able to get more link clicks than actual conversions, because conversions are generally between like $2 and $10 for a free lead magnet or like a masterclass opt-in or something like that. So then we just have to work really hard and make sure that our cost per link click is low enough to support the 50 conversion events in a 7-day period. So keep that in mind. But you also want to understand what your goal is. So again, do you want to choose an awareness objective, a consideration objective, or a conversion objective? Now, most of it's going to be based on your budget, but also what action you actually want people to take. Now, when people come to me and say that they really just want to get started with ads, they just want to spread their word about their business, I will almost always tell them to choose either a video views ad or an engagement ad. And that's because it's very cheap to get a high number of impressions for those particular ads. And it's a great way to build up your warm audiences. So what do I mean by warm audiences? So a warm audience is basically defined as somebody who's interacted with your business in some way before. Maybe they've made a purchase, maybe they've liked a post, maybe they followed you on Instagram, maybe they've watched one of your videos. Basically, it's somebody that has interacted with your business before. On the flip side, a cold audience is somebody who has never heard of you before, never interacted with your business or social media accounts or websites, all that good stuff. So you're building your warm audiences. If you promote a specific video or a specific post that's been doing really well on your page, that's going to grow the warm audiences that you can then use for retargeting ads. So if somebody doesn't really have a goal with Facebook ads, they just want to get started, those are the objectives that I generally tell them to go to. Now, I've heard this strategy be referred to as audience reaping in the past. I've heard it be referred to as like the carpet bomb strategy, where you put a video or an engagement ad out there, get a ton of people to watch it, a ton of people to engage with it, and then retarget people who did interact with that post with a conversions or a traffic objective. And that is a really great way to, again, get in front of a lot of people and then qualify that audience by saying, okay, I only want to show this conversion objective ad to people who I know are already interested because they already engage with this post or watch this video. So that's a really good strategy, a good retargeting strategy. And it's a way to really make the most out of your Facebook ads. So there are so many different choices that you need to make before you choose an ad objective. But basically the 4 that I use the most are video views, if I want people to watch a video so I can retarget them later. Engagement, if a post is doing really well on my page and I just want to get more eyes on it. Traffic, if I want people to read a blog article or if I want to send people to a sales page or an opt-in page, and I know I'm not going to have the budget to support 50 conversion events with a conversions objective in 7 days, or if I have the budget to support it, I will choose a conversions objective ad. If I want somebody to sign up for a free class, join my newsletter, sign up for a free lead magnet, or actually make a purchase. But again, I have to have the budget in order to support a conversions objective ad, or else the ads that will never optimize and I'm not getting the best bang for my buck. So if you have a business that's similar to mine, those are the 4 objectives that you are generally going to choose from. And again, if you want to take a much deeper dive on this topic and really make sure that you're making the best choices and you're fully informed, go to michellecaruana.com/ads. The link is in the description of this video, and you can find more information about this, about targeting, about copy and creative, all that good stuff there. And I also have an absolutely free ad objective cheat sheet for you to download there as well. So one other objective that I wanted to give a little honorable mention to is a lead objective ad. Now, if you rely on lead generation for your business, so if you are a real estate agent, a financial advisor, a chiropractic office, something like that, and you want clients to inquire about your services or book appointments with you, lead form ads can be really great, especially if you don't have a website yet. So basically, it's a little lead form, almost like a little landing page that pops up right inside of the Facebook app, and it actually pre-populates somebody's name and email address. And these are really great if you feel confident that your intended audience's email address and name are correct. So a lot of people like my age who signed up for Facebook back in 2008, I know I don't use that email address anymore and I haven't updated it. So somebody where I would be in the intended target might not get a lot of accurate or high quality leads. However, if you're targeting older people that maybe signed up to Facebook more recently or haven't changed their email address, this is a really good option for those types of lead generation reliant businesses. So I just wanted to mention that. And again, if you want to learn all about lead form ads, all about the other ad objectives and things like that, just go to michellecaruana.com/ads and I would be happy to help you. All right, that was your quick fix for today. I will see you guys next week.